to Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout will be 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Let's introduce our first warrior in the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, and he is a record of 12 wins and 5 losses. He stands 1.82 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.3 kilograms. Fighting out of Mexico, give it up for Ivan Choco Castillo! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 10 wins and 2 losses. He stands 1.78 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.3 kilograms. Fighting out of Brazil, your 2016 Oswaldo Paqueta Award for Best Fighter in Brazil, Luan Santiago! Your referee is Soares Maya.
Soares Maya is your referee for this contest. And here we go. It's a lightweight matchup between Ivan Castillo and the very tough, the very dangerous Luan Santiago. And it's time to go to war for this one. In the black, Castillo. In the white, Santiago.
They went from touching gloves, throwing punches in a matter of seconds.
And here we go,
nice
big left.
uppercut. Castillo rushed in with his head down. Santiago caught him a nice uppercut.
He's got serious power, and he's charging in there, Frankie. Setting it up with the body shots. Luan Santiago looking to defend his turf.
Nice leg kick by
Well, you can hear the smack
Santiago
on the back of his leg. Big, long arms for Luan Santiago. Incredible reach.
Just missed that head kick.
Big swing and a miss there for Castillo. Oh, and he stuck him. Oh, and he's backing up. Man, he looked a little clumsy there on the back up.
He's that overhook to take him down with that overhook.
And quickly into side control.
Seems like when Castillo was coming in, he comes in with his head down. It's cost him a little bit.
Just kind of caught Santiago off guard there as he was backing up.
He recovered well.
Now looking very, very competent here on the ground, and he can employ a little ground and pound is Luan Santiago. Comes from a tremendous group
right,
there.
Slid it into right to mount.
Impressive.
Very nice. He's going to give up his back.
Not a good place to be.
His back. Got both hooks in.
Look for some ground and pound here from Santiago as he rides the back here of Castillo. Teasing with that left hand.
Santiago looks like he's having some fun in there.
He's going to give up the back and now look to stack him up once again.
Some nice punches here from the top position.
One after another here by Luan Santiago, proving why he is the Brazilian Fighter of the Year. Can he finish him? And it's over.
All done.
Hello, Brazil. There's another win. Luan Santiago is the real deal, Frankie Edgar. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely is.
We'll go to the official decision. Let's send it up to Carlos Kramer to put a bow on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our referee calls a stoppage. TKO at 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the very first round. Give it up for Brazil's own, out of the red corner, Luan Santiago!
Wow, there it is, Luan Santiago. The words have been spoken, another victory. And Santiago just keeps on rolling. The Fans going wild here in Curitiba. Folks, the night is not over. We still have our feature fight, our co-main event, our main event to come. Here from Brave 3, the Battle of Brazil. We'll be back. The age difference is where it's at. 14 years age difference. A lot more experience going to Luan Santiago. Santiago has all the advantages. Can he get it done, though, when his number is called? Soares and Santiago in our feature fight here at Brave 8. Let's go to Carlos Kramer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 11 wins and only 2 losses. He stands 1.77 meters tall and weighs a ready 70.5 kilograms. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, and representing CM System. Give it up for your 2016 Brazilian Fighter of the Year, Luan Santiago. And let's welcome his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 4 wins and 3 losses. He stands 1.70 meters tall and weighs a ready 70.7 kilos. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, representing No Gucci Team. Give it up for Igor Soares. Your referee is Leonardo Chevar.
And Leonardo Chevar is your referee. Feature fight time in the lightweight division. Luan Santiago, Igor Soares, 3 5-minute rounds. Here we go. Santiago not wasting any time in the black, gray, and white trunks, taking on in the black Igor Soares.
Nice left hand down the pipe.
Had a chance to talk to Santiago. He does not look past any opponent. Very, very grounded, as good as he is.
Slip.
Soares, though, is swarming and trying to jump on the back.
Let's see him capitalize on this slip.
Talk about a win of a lifetime. Soares could somehow take out Santiago. Meow trying to get out of there.
Grab that outside leg. His corner's telling him to grab that outside leg, and he's right.
Trying to switch it around, and now up against the fence he goes. Meow takes control, but great use of the hands and positioning by Soares. Controlling the wrist.
Soares seems like he wants to get a hold and not let go. I don't think he wants to be in that range position with Luan.
No, not at all.
He's almost tying him up. I don't know if he's trying to do much with it.
Once Santiago breaks free, he's so dangerous. Trying to sneak an elbow in there.
Soares being aggressive.
Here comes Meow right down.
Santiago does a good job of reaching out with his right hand and setting up that left straight down the middle.
Bouncing on his feet, using that southpaw stance. With Santiago, now he's going to switch it up. Here comes Soares.
Soares with a nice right hand.
Taking a page out of Vanderlei's book, charging forward.
He caught Santiago in the middle of switching. When you switch stance, sometimes you get caught square, so it could be dangerous.
Teasing the front kick is Meow.
Yeah, that left hand is very nice. He throws it with without telegraphing it. Ooh,
oh, there it is
again.
On the button.
That one got his attention. And he is precise with that left hand. He's got to keep his own chin down now, because Soares is doing a good job of countering with the right himself.
Meow with the crowd behind him. Soares is from Curitiba, but everybody is behind Santiago. And here we go.
Another right hand.
Could be a big upset. Soares trying to put away Santiago. My goodness.
He's got his knees in front. Oh, big hammer fist from Soares here.
Can Santiago get into trouble? Soares trying to shock Curitiba.
You can't pull him on top of him. That's poor technique on that, trying to bring him down, trying to pull him right on top of himself.
But Soares is showing that he has the power.
He definitely is. He's built like a fire hydrant, and you can see that he's got some pop.
Making things interesting for the Brazilian fighter of the year.
Santiago.
Luan Santiago trying to separate. Is he going to try to separate and throw bombs again?
He's got to be careful, though. You know, I know he's landed these left hands, but he's kind of keeping his chin in the air. He's kind of coming in the middle too much.
The hands are a little low.
He looks a little weary, too, now. Not as confident as he did.
Soares and Santiago in the middle of the Brave cage. Round one with about a minute left.
He's a little reluctant to let that left hand go. Oh,
he
got him. Right, no, it was to the chin. It was to the chin.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Meow, 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 meow.
He was like that left hand was like a laser on his chin.
He delivered it. Santiago.
I tell you what, he had to deal with some adversity. Got rocked himself, but got his composure. Put Soares away. Beautiful.
Shows how good he is. We'll be back with the official decision. Official decision.
It comes to an end at 4 minutes and 1 second of the very first round with a TKO due to strikes. Give it up for Luan Meow Santiago! Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out the blue corner. This man to be Soares with a professional record of 15 wins and 4 losses. He stands 175 centimeters tall and weighs already 73.7 kilograms. Representing Ruthless Fight Company and fighting out of Rotterdam, Netherlands. Give it up for Jamil Shah. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man commits martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins and 3 losses. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs already 73.7 kilograms. Representing CN System and fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Give it up for Luan Meow Santiago. Your referee is Mark Goddard.
All right, guys, this is what I call a one-touch fight. One touch from Jamil Chan can be the end of the fight. It's just seconds away now. Mark Goddard directing the fighter to the corner.
I can feel my heart beating. Let's go.
Oh, there is a palpable tension in the air with this fight. Oh, head kick from Luan Santiago to begin. These guys are not wasting any time whatsoever. Oh! Listen to the thwack off that body kick.
He's still wincing.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
It got caught. Oh!
Oh my goodness! This fight is everything that it's been advertised as. Oh!
May look for a knee. Oh! Luan Santiago with the big knee. And again!
Luan being able to use his reach a little bit better than Jamil so far.
Oh, heavy hands from Luan.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! That's right in front of us, and we can hear the thunderous crash off those strikes.
Jamil's going to want to have. Oh!
These shots sound like watermelons dropping off a skyscraper.
Luan Santiago in side control here. Just taking a breath, taking the position before anything else. Intelligent mixed martial arts game here.
Jamil Chan on bottom is getting his hands ready for an explosive escape attempt.
Referee Mark Goddard warning Luan to get busy, otherwise he will stand them up.
Luan may be trying to set up an elbow here. There it is. Sharp elbow from Luan. Meow, Santiago. He's definitely got the claws out tonight.
That'll buy him some more time with the referee.
Mark Goddard taking a close look here.
Luan may frame off the shoulder of Jamal Chan and drop that elbow again. Pressing Jamal Chan up against the cage.
Jamal Chan violating the rules by sticking his fingers between the fence. I'm sure it was inadvertent. Mark Goddard didn't let it last for more than a second.
Mark Goddard calling for action.
Luan taking the sting out of Jamil Chan here. Wearing on him. Giving him a last warning.
Jamal Chan
That's
holding
it.
up for the stand up.
Brave Nation, that is the way to do a stand-up. Referee told him exactly what was going on and did it.
Luan Santiago very calm, very relaxed. Big head kick attempt from Jamal Chan.
This is where Jamil wants to be right now.
Again, southpaw versus orthodox. You have that open stance. He's pawing away at his jab, disrupting his rhythm. They both have their right and left hands cocked. But
pops that head kick right up. I'd like to see Luan Santiago maybe throw the liver shot as a southpaw. It's right there in the open.
Absolutely. Jamil needs to try and get in there.
Oh, lead uppercut from Luan Santiago. I'd like to see him maybe follow that up with a straight. Ooh. There's that Dutch kickboxing. Luan looks like he may be setting up that straight left. Just pawing with the jab. Oh, step in elbow from Luan Santiago. Guys, it's a kick, another elbow. This fight has everything, gentlemen.
Jamil not quite able to get into the pocket and make it a dirty, dirty boxing match, which would really favor his... Oh! I have to say, Luan's doing a great job of dictating where this fight takes place and the distance.
Yeah, he's really leading the dance here, Youssef.
Luan, like the champion he is already established range and timing.
Fires off that straight left really well. There it is! Whoa, beautiful straight left from Luan Santiago.
Luan knows where his opponent is. His opponent doesn't quite know yet where Luan is. It puts him at a huge advantage.
And the longer the fight goes, I think the more comfortable Luan's going to get.
Wonderful uppercut.
He's teeing off a little bit here. Forcing the Dutch kickboxer into shooting.
And now pounding him on the head.
Just over 30 seconds to go here for Jamil Chan.
Luan Santiago may step off. He's winning the striking battle. He has no need to dive into the guard of Jamal Chan.
But all Jamil needs is to land one clean right hand.
One touch.
That's
He
what
is a
makes him-
one-touch fighter.
That's what makes him so dangerous.
Oh,
Wobbled with that! Luan's wobbled him! But the Jamal Chan trades!
less than 10 seconds to go here. Second round.
Knee at the ends!
Round two.
Wow!
More of the same, please.
That was everything we expected from this fight.
Had that fight perhaps been a little bit longer than the 5-minute mark, we may have seen Luan inflict some serious damage there.
Absolutely.
I do not believe we see this fight go out of the second round.
There we go. We see Luan with the pawing motion with the jab. Uses it to control the distance and set up other things. Paws with the jab.
Fantastic.
Beautiful head kick.
Hey, he's doing such a great job of really disrupting his rhythm with that pawing. Catching the kick, taking Jamil down. And he did some serious damage from top here.
Yeah, that was right in front of us in the broadcast position, and we heard the pop off those shots.
Short time now. You are watching Brave Combat Federation, the world's fastest growing mixed martial arts organization, and one of our sponsors is Reef Island, the world's fastest growing financial center.
Do not count Jamil Chan out of this one. That would be a huge mistake.
Both these guys are renowned finishers. Luan Santiago with an 83% finish rate against Jamal Chan with an 87% finish rate. So if statistics are anything to go by, we're looking at a finish in this fight.
Got to find that range for his equalizer.
I'm really enjoying the work from Luan Santiago with the jab. Just reaching with it, just finding his distance, using it to keep in the face and disrupt the cadence and flow of Jamal Chan.
Oh!
He caught him! Jamal caught him! Oh! Thunderous knee!
Aye, that low kick.
Jamil undeterred, stalking.
Whenever Luan throws something, Jamil has to have. Oh! Oh!
Jamal Chan might be finding his flow a little bit here, gentlemen. Double underhooks.
Oh!
But
That is not where he wants to be.
mistimes the trip and ends up with Luan Santiago in his half guard.
This perfectly illustrates the beauty of mixed martial arts, though. You saw a little turn in the stand-up battle. Bang!
Luan looking to work that knee through.
It's up. This is a terrible position to be in for Jamil. His corner is calling for him to open his guard and explode up. They do not want him hanging here longer than he absolutely has to.
Feet on the hips, may push away. May use the cage to wall walk slightly. Luan Santiago passes into the side control position. Let's see what kind of work he can do from here, gentlemen.
Becomes even tougher to stand, however.
Looks like Luan is taking a page out of the Ahmad fighters from earlier, keeping his hips real heavy here, not allowing Jamil any space.
Jamil's best strategy right now might be to hold his opponent tight, wait for Goddard to step him up. But nope, looks like he's bellying down.
He may leave himself susceptible to elbows here.
Oh!
Jamal Chan squeezed the takedown.
Fantastic reversal by Luan Santiago.
Incredible.
This fight has everything. Brave Nation, tell us what you think about this fight using the hashtag BraveCF18.
Jamil actually was battling with a fever in the weeks leading up to the fight, so it'd be interesting to see what kind of impact that does have on his cardio.
He's deep into the second round, still looks strong.
That eye's starting to swell up. Luan Santiago isolating an arm here.
Oh, nice little short elbow there. Mark Goddard telling them to work. Another elbow. Oh!
That guard's wide open to be passed by Luan Santiago. All he needs to do is slip that knee through. Slice the pass, and he could end up either in side control or mount, should he wish to take the position.
Mark Goddard telling the fighters to keep busy.
I bet we're going to see an elbow again.
Oh, there it is. He frames wonderfully using the shoulder just to create enough space to pop that elbow in.
Jamil's corner is calling for the underhook.
Mark Goddard's taking a long, hard look at the position here.
Miao doing a great job of playing the top game to pull ahead on the referee's scorecards and at the same time staying busy enough, but not quite busy enough. He's not happy. He thought he was throwing enough, but he wasn't. Mark Goddard, not a guy to question.
Oh! Huge head kick from Jamal Chan. Oh, he's firing back with reckless abandonment.
All it takes is one touch for Jamil.
He's finding a home for that inside leg kick.
Luan's waiting to find his legs again, but it hasn't happened quite yet.
Great work from Jamal Chan, working that inside leg of Luan Santiago, taking the pop out of the shots.
10 seconds to go. And we might actually see a third round.
Wow. Oh, question mark kick.
That's it. Wow.
Well, Phil, how do you call that round? We know what happened in the first round. Judges scorecards. How do you call this round?
I have to give it to Luan Santiago purely for the ground control. He was on top for most of that fight. He established the position. He made Jamal Chan carry his weight. So on that basis, I'm calling it a 10-9 round for Luan Santiago.
His corner then is going to be telling him to go all out in just 30 seconds. Let's take a look at some replays.
As you alluded to, Youssef, all Jamal Chan needs is that one strike. We've seen when he does get the opportunity to land clean, it does hurt.
Absolutely. And this is when Luan... Oh, that was the attempted takedown by Jamil, which Luan expertly managed to reverse.
What was great about that was, as soon as Luan's back hit the mat, he had the underhook established and used that to transition.
You know Jamil is gonna come out in this round like a bat out of hell, looking to knock off Luan's head.
Big thanks to our sponsor Viva, the market leader of transporting the telecommunications landscape in the beautiful kingdom of Bahrain.
Jamal's eyes are really starting to swell up. He looks like he's been stung by a bee, but no, he's been stung by meow.
Couldn't have said it better.
Luan Santiago leading the dance here. As a southpaw, he needs to keep his lead foot on the outside of Jamal Chan's lead foot.
We've had quite a few Southpaw versus Orthodox fights tonight, and it's always interesting to see how they're able to use that to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was trying to set up from that southpaw stance. Once you've got that angle, you let the straight left hand go.
Oh! Woo! Serious thump off that punch.
He's just pawing his jab. Oh, he switches stance, goes back to Southpaw.
I would like to see him set up the body kick with strikes. Oh, he got caught by Jamal coming in. Woo! Jamal just shy with the lead uppercut. Sorry, rear uppercut.
The fans getting involved in the cornering.
Speaking of fans getting involved, you can get involved. Tell us what you think of the fights. We want to hear from you. Hashtag BraveCF18.
Jamil Chan has got just over 3 minutes here to try and find the finish if he can.
Luan.
Expect to see Jamil strike to the body to try and bring his opponent's hands down and then come up with that left hook. I believe that's going to be a strategy in the winning part of this round.
Oh! What a low kick.
Chewing up the leg with those leg kicks. He's landed maybe 4 or 5 solid leg kicks. But Luan looks like he's trying to lull Jamal Chan into the right direction for that straight left right down the pipe.
Luan is the first of 4 Brazilians here fighting on the main card. The other 3 obviously being the title fights. Marcelo Dur fighting Veli Murad Al-Khassab for the flyweight title. You have Lucas Martins in our main event fighting against Abdul Karim Al-Silwadi, defending his lightweight title. And you also have Felipe Efrain taking on the champ, Stephen the Sniper Lohman. What a night of fights.
An impressive finish from either man here could put them front and center as the #1 contender for the lightweight strap.
100%.
Oh!
Boy, Jamil's eye is really looking bad.
I like what Luan did there. He faked the takedown. He actually touched the knee of Jamal Chan to give him that sensory stimulus and then came over with the overhand left. Oh! We need to see a little bit more of that from Jamal Chan. Oh! Oh, he's rocked him! He's rocked him!
He's going to be on him. He's going to be on him.
He could be in for the kill here.
He's got to be careful, though.
But a wounded animal is a dangerous animal.
90 seconds to go here.
Woo!
Great composure being shown by Luan Santiago.
Little capoeira footwork there for a moment.
Luan's doing a great job of not allowing Jamil to find his distance, and when he does get close, grabbing that clinch and firing off a knee or two.
And he's using really good fakes to disrupt the cadence of Jamal Chan.
Excellent ring craft by Luan. To borrow a term from Jack Slack. "40 seconds to go."
Oh! Short time now, Brave Nation.
We're definitely going to see Jamal maybe hit the charge here. Hit that power up button and charge forward. If he wants to win this fight, he needs to make something happen.
Remember, though, we saw this exact situation in Brazil with just seconds left. The fight turned around.
10 seconds to go here.
Oh! Beautiful knee from Luan.
That's it.
What a fight. And what a great show of sportsmanship. That is what Brave Combat Federation is all about. The two are standing in the ring complimenting each other.
Luan Santiago confirming his status as one of the best lightweights in the world right now. We have nothing left to do but fire it over to Carlos Kramer for the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is for the Bahrain Combat Federation Lightweight Championship of the World. 5 rounds in the lightweight division. Your judges for this bout are Jennifer Duran, Clarence Werner, and Victor Wolf. Your referee, Thomas Brumner. Let's meet your first warrior, the challenger. Fighting out of the corner, this man is wrestler with a professional record of 13 wins and 3 losses. He's in 181 champion club and weighs already 7.2 kilograms. Representing CM System in Curitiba and fighting out of Bahrain, Brazil. Give it up for Luan Santiago. And his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. Representing Soares MMA Dallas, Texas, USA, and fighting out of Jordan. Give it up for the reigning, defending, undisputed Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion of the world, the pride of Palestine, Abdul Karim. For referee instructions, Thomas Brumner.
introductions, and Luan Santiago walked across the cage and stood in front of Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi as he was being introduced, trying to intimidate. We're underway, and a kick straight away by Santiago.
Luan is starting like he means business.
And a big exchange, both fighters not wasting any time. Santiago used to getting things done in the first round, and it's not even time to set this one up. The would-be champion.
Yeah, this is a man with 10 wins by way of finish. 8 have come in the very first round, and he's catching Al-Sawadi here.
That was a beautiful uppercut. You mentioned, Phil, as we were watching the fighters in the cage, he looked so loose, and Sawadi tried to get a nice right hand there, but you did mention how Luan Santiago looked very loose in his introduction, and just as he was waiting in the cage, and he's found his range instantly in this title fight.
But he's almost approaching this fight with disdain. The hands are down. It was really a tale of two fighters. The champion, another big uppercut from Miao.
Another uppercuts, and Santiago is landing at a will. Al-Sawadi needs to gain the respect of his opponent here. Loose on his feet. Sawadi trying to close the distance. Look for that takedown. Excellent defense.
Beautiful pawing jab there. Just uses the jab as a launch pad for that devastating straight left. Again with the straight left.
Wasting no time as the challenger. Again, coming into enemy territory and taking on the pride of Palestine. And closing the range, looking for that Muay Thai plum. Big knee up the middle from it. Kirik, this is an intense start to the fight here.
This is an extraordinary fight. This is a fight for the ages, and what you're seeing here is extraordinary distance management from Miao.
He's already caught him.
The champion is going to have to dig deep here, Phil, straight away. Inside the first 2 minutes, he's badly marked up. Bit of blood coming from the face of the champion.
The thing about Al-Sawadi is, as I've said many times, he's one of the most intelligent fighters in the game.
Yeah.
He will recognize what he needs to do. He will download the data and make adjustments during the fight.
Nice inside low calf kick there, followed by an overhand left. The champion starting to come into the fight, starting to push forward. Santiago feinting and giving different looks constantly there, Kirik.
He is. You're starting to see adjustment to the distance management. You're starting to see attacking the legs, which is very intelligent. If your legs are hard, if your legs are banged up, you can't control distance the way we've seen so far in this round.
We see Miao with the hands down. He's almost baiting Sawadi into coming in. He keeps the hand low. That uppercut is loaded coming from that southpaw stance, cutting across your opponent.
Looking to land that knee. Once again in the Muay Thai plum on the break. And it's spinning!
Spinning elbow!
And we have a new champion! His spinning back elbow has knocked out the champion! Al-Sawadi was caught by a devastating spinning back elbow. I believe it was an elbow. Al-Sawadi tried to get up the cut on the face. The medics need to hold the champion down, the former champion down. A stunning knockout. Let's have a look at the replay here. It's a spinning elbow right under the eye, and there is a huge gash under the eye of this former champion, Al-Sawadi. Luan Santiago took no chance of, after he lost the title due to injury, to come out and to do this to a fighter of the caliber of Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi in his homeland.
Gentlemen, I do believe we are...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both warriors. This one comes to an end at 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by knockout by elbow and new Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion of the world, Luan Miao Santiago. Your referee is Alan Jackson.
Santiago is in the white trunks, and we've got Deadshot Gaziev in the black trunks.
I think it's important to note that this means less weight cutting for Luan Santiago and more weight cutting for Gaziev Gaziev, who formerly competed as a welterweight.
I'm going to put a curse on this fight and say to judges, you can go to the bathroom if you want here, gentlemen. We're not going to require you.
Miao opens up right away, just has that in and out stance switching.
Gaziev, nice heavy leg kick though. Just to make Luan Santiago think about changing.
As we say, both men proven finishers. Luan Santiago with beautiful head kick has 11 KO or TKO finishes to his name.
Right to step off hook counter now by Gaziev as that kick landed. Do not want to let Santiago get comfortable in there.
Miao employing a slightly different style than we've seen before. Looks to a degree Conor McGregor-esque, for lack of a better term.
He's got that really light on the front foot. Beautiful covering, beautiful range with that straight.
He almost was pawing that hand out to the skies, the left hand piston coming behind it.
Just see that jabbing right hand, kept below his waist, out of the peripheral vision of Gaziev Gaziev.
Dare I say it, it's almost more Machida style than McGregor style. Jumping knee! Just missed! Gaziev lands a nice right hand though as well.
Both men incredibly dangerous with one punch, one kick, one knee knockout power.
Showed that athleticism and spring to throw that. And that left hand, the snappy left hand. Santiago needs to be careful jumping in like that, and he just puts out the hand and goes, yeah, you nearly got me. This is a fun one, gentlemen.
As we said, Gaziev Gaziev, he's a with your shield or on your shield kind of fighter. All of his losses have come by way of finish as well. So guaranteed excitement when Deadshot steps inside the Brave Arena.
Again, you can see just the low hands from Santiago. Trying to lull his opponent into a false sensor to attack for him to counter and spring with that outside flying knee or that spinning back elbow that we've seen. It's also winning.
Just switching. Back into the southpaw stance is Luan Santiago.
In some ways, Phil, do you think Gaziev is waiting a little bit too much here on Santiago?
I think Gaziev is perhaps guilty of giving Miao a little bit too much respect right now.
Nice left hand right down the pipe there by Santiago.
Santiago, for me, looks the more comfortable fighter right now.
I'm liking them inside leg kicks as well by Gaziev. I'm not too sure Luan Santiago agrees with me, but
well, that's the perfect shot that's available when you're competing against the southpaw. It's that inside leg kick.
Goes to the body this time, Santiago. So expect him to mix it up and maybe go high next time again.
Slight cut just between the eyebrows of Gaziev.
Gaziev, plenty of head movement, plenty of feints now, trying to work his way in.
You can see the southpaw Luan Santiago trying to keep his lead foot on the outside of Gaziev's lead foot.
Nice right hand, but the right hand followed by Gaziev. And both fighters were millimeters away from ending the fight there.
Nice head movement from Luan Santiago to evade those strikes. Mixing in the kicks, mixing in the hands. Showing a real diversity of attack.
Switching stance again, Luan Santiago. Just offering different looks and different threats to Gaziev.
I think he's switching in anticipation of getting Gaziev to circle off to his strong side, his left side, and then switch back and unload some sort of a kick, or as we've seen, a spinning elbow, which he's partial to.
Knockout of the year for me when that happened. That's a beautiful right.
Oh, he wobbled him.
Beautiful left hand it was that just shook Gaziev to the core.
Momentarily.
Bend the knees. Good recovery by Deadshot.
And that's what I say, when you see Luan Santiago get loose in there, when you see him enter that kind of flow state, he's so dangerous, he becomes so creative.
Heavy inside leg kick, and the crowd even beckoned that one. Almost like the Coliseum, the noise rippling around the arena here in Bahrain.
Gaziev charging forward, and there's
close in range and lands a big shot. Miao lands a knee on the inside and circles away, but Gaziev almost willing to just engage and take that danger of being countered while rushing forward.
Neo-like movement indeed, Phil Campbell. That's what we saw against that fence. I think Miao is probably trying to set up a liver kick. He's thrown everything but from there, and it's the single best attack you can do from a southpaw stance.
But in order to really land that with authority, he needs to beat Kazim-Musa Gazayev into circling towards it.
10-second clapper. We see one more explosion. Nice left hand again, and it's really starting to wear on the face of Gazayev, and an excellent first round, thoroughly enjoyable. Both fighters showcasing high-level striking. Luan Santiago taking in the applause of the crowd.
And what I find so intriguing about Luan Santiago, he goes from so loose and then just snaps the shots off straight away. That's what lends itself to the speed and the accuracy of the shot. It's because he's so calm, it's because he's so loose that he's able to engage that fast twitch muscle fiber so quickly.
He is getting countered after that first shot. I think at some point he may want to try popping in and out, rather than popping in and moving forward. Because he is getting countered, maybe not as effectively as he's hitting, but he's showing some wear on his face.
There was the left hand that shook Gazayev to the core, and this is where Gazayev just pushed forward, and a lot of them shots, maybe the last.
Get ready for round 2.
He's cut over the eye, and that nose is broken.
Worst thing there, he just blew the nose as well. We know the effects of when that happens, so it'll be interesting to see if that causes any.
We see the eyes start to swell up.
Yeah.
We know that that's exactly what the precursor to it was.
But the big part about that as well, the nose bloodied, the mouth opens, you're more susceptible to that knockout.
Yeah, it's going to impede the breathing because he can't breathe through the nose right now.
Further, the blood from the nose actually can go backwards into the lungs, make breathing even more difficult. Not a great place to be in the middle of a fight with Miao.
Beautiful leg kick, and again, that's we take a deep inhalation when we see Kazim-Musa Gazayev throwing those shots because they look so close, but it just shows how well Luan Santiago is able to measure the range.
Nice step in, right on the target of that bloodied nose, left hand again, and a light-footed Luan Santiago looking to make a run in this super lightweight division, and so far he's putting out an excellent performance. The referee just wanted to close the hand. Blows the nose again, Gazayev, so that will tell you he's been affected by his breathing through that nose.
You can see the frustration starting to creep in a little bit for Kazim-Musa, because much like
he's almost feel in some ways he's almost trigger shy now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he knows what's coming from Luan Santiago.
And if anything, that gives credence to the striking then of Luan Santiago as he grows in confidence.
He's almost waiting, and for the distance that can be covered so quick by Santiago, he's waiting for that to try and counter, but he just cannot get the timing of the Brazilian. And this is the fight that he wants, Kerry. You said you need to close the distance. You can't let him do this, and this is the range that Luan Santiago wants to fight this fight in.
Miao's footwork is a little bit more efficient for this range. He pops in and he pops out. It
Yeah,
works very well against an opponent who's continually stalking.
Digs heavy to the body with that leg kick, and mixing it up, goes low this time. Will he go for the hat trick and go high on the next shot?
Deadshot had some luck early with that left outside low kick. I'd like to see him try that again, maybe slow down some of his opponent's footwork.
Beautiful, just stretch straight and then back out.
Maybe one criticism you might have of Santiago is he's thrown single shots.
I think that's fair, but I think it's because he doesn't want to stay in the pocket with somebody as dangerous as Kazim-Musa Gazayev. So he's trying
it's
to.
more of a tactical adjustment than.
I think so, yeah. Because if you spend any kind of length of time in the pocket with Kazim-Musa Gazayev, chances are you're going to get caught.
As we've seen, his teammate Felipe Silva, just in the fight prior, he was in there, he was engaged, looking for blood, looking for the finish, and he got countered and finished. So it can happen. A nice shots landed there, and the danger of that counter right hand by Gazayev was there, but Santiago avoids it yet again. Exchange leg kicks. Not a threat of a takedown by either man, and that could be something that maybe would make Santiago think differently if Gazayev was to go for that takedown, or vice versa.
He's really starting to piece up that body with that left kick. There's only a matter of time before he potentially finds range with it.
Gazayev He will stay in there as long as the minutes are ticking by. He will come forward. He will try to take your scalp.
Again, it's just the speed with which Kazim Zagaziev thinks he's out of range, thinks he's safe, and next thing you know, he's getting popped with the jab, he's getting popped with the straight. Luan Santiago happy to occupy the outside and just land these pot shots.
Different looks now, mixing in some spins and trying to give different looks to Gaziev. But Gaziev, his fundamentals in defense coming forward. He's not shown many holes for Santiago to them feints.
Oh, he caught him coming in. I think that was more the momentum of Kazim Zagaziev charging forward.
Very wise of Miao not to get excited with that, start to lose control of himself. He's got a game, he's executing it beautifully, it's keeping him ahead, and he's going to stick to it.
I love the frequency of fakes that Miao's throwing.
Beautiful left hand just came over the right hand counter of Gaziev there, and that was close. And threatening, sitting down low on the threatening the kicks as Santiago keeps pulling his shorts up. It's almost like a little tell to say something big is coming. But I think he's doing it deliberately too. Second round, you'd have to think it's going all Luan Santiago's way, and you know, it's the puzzle I posed to Kieran a moment ago, Phil. But what is the answer to that puzzle? Like it seems Gaziev is trying this. Does he just go reckless abandon and just charge forward because he's going to get counted?
But the difficulty is when we've seen Kazim Zagaziev charge forward, he has been countered. But what I'd like to see him do is not charge forward, but more measured approach with the shots, maybe clinch up, maybe go in for the takedown. We've seen that the Luan Santiago likes to occupy the outside of the cage.
Gaziev is a very clear style. He's a tremendous counterpuncher. It's worked for him in the past. It could work for him tonight. I think we're going to see him continue to stalk and counter.
Already seen it here tonight at Brave Combat Federation 29. Although you might be winning the fight, that doesn't mean you walk out the victor. So
no, anything can happen in an instant, and I think Luan Santiago took a lot from his last fight where he's perhaps a little bit complacent and took now champion Clayton Predator Silva a little bit lightly.
Means to change stances, keeps changing, lands that right hand from that change of stance.
That's a nice 1-2.
Gaziev doing a lot more stalking here, really trying to put the pace and put Santiago on the back foot. Good footwork though by Santiago, just as he looked to be cornered. Circles out the opposite way. Nice lateral movement.
Getting that jab nice and low out of the peripheral vision. Oh, as somebody who's had a knee injury, seeing those push kicks to the knee, they make me cringe a little bit. Incredibly effective. Kazim Zagaziev trying everything he can. He has to be wary of getting into that hand fighting battle because that's what Luan Santiago wants him to pull off with the jab and then come over the top.
He's got to be careful of just following his opponent rather than cutting the cage off.
He's now circling towards Luan's power side just as he throws that kick.
Getting a little impatient in here. Gaziev pushes forward, and this is the danger. He's got Santiago up against the cage, but excellent work by Santiago to counter and circle out of danger. But the crowd was starting to boo, and eventually Gaziev's idea and thought and game plan to get him up against the cage came. So a little bit more patience for him, just a little. Real one action. In fairness, they've been spoiled rotten tonight, Keurig, with the fight. So in all action, this is the first time in a while we've been in the third round this evening.
Corner of Kazim Zagaziev are willing him on forward. You can see them gesticulating just to get him to charge forward a little bit, and that's very dangerous against somebody with cat-like reflexes in Luan Santiago.
Counters there and circle out of danger as well, but you can really see the intensity in Gaziev trying to close that distance just to land that shot.
Beautiful big knee.
But again, straight away, like a zombie in your horror dream, just keeps walking you down, Gaziev. Luan Santiago's got to be thinking, what do I have to hit you with to keep you away from me?
but that's it once again. Luan Santiago lands the strike, gets out of the way.
We know, we have seen the KO power of Santiago. He's landed clean throughout this fight, and yet he keeps pushing forward.
Well, Gaziev can definitely take a shot.
Santiago into the crowd a little.
Having a little bit of fun in there.
I think the crowd might be getting a little distaste because he is circling away. There's a change of level, and the crowd are willing the big takedown, and all of a sudden Santiago has turned heel in Bahrain.
Nice use of the wizard just to defend that ever so slightly. Gaziev trying to do everything he can to impose his own game against Luan Santiago.
Referee just warning about grabbing the cage.
In that over-under position, it's draining for both men. Both men trying to establish double underhooks.
Separation here. Expect a break shot by dead shot.
I think you might see Luan Santiago use that wizard to try and sneak out to his right side.
I don't speak Portuguese, but it certainly sounds like what his corner is saying, Phil. Gaziev's cornerman decided he'd just stand up and walk to the far side of the cage to give instructions. That's not permitted.
Gaziev was using a little bit of veteran savvy to get a hand in the cage there, obstructed by the referee. Nice body lock.
I don't see it as cheating, I see it as experience. Santiago seems to be on his bike a lot more as we're coming to the latter stage of this bout. And it is Gaziev who's pushing forward, but that's not going to be enough. Needs to go hunting.
Gaziev definitely wearing the story of the fight a little more on his face. Beautiful head movement from Luan Santiago.
Turns and just jogs away. He feels he's got enough done here to get the finish.
Thought about the capoeira kick.
A little bit of capoeira. We go the distance. And of course, it was my fault, folks. I put the curse and said the judges can take this one off, but doesn't seem to be that way. Gaziev seems hurt, potentially his arm. And Santiago speaking, maybe it's just the exhaustion of the bout. Very close fight, Keurig, but Luan Santiago, the former champion here at the super lightweight division. How impressed were you with the Brazilian?
Extremely. He showed me a new look. He's often had a more conventional.
An amazing bout. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 29-28 Santiago. Your next judge scores about 29-28 Gaziev. And your third judge scores about 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Luan Santiago.